Hello and welcome to another Movie Reviews by Benjamin. Today we'll be talking about We're the Millers. Of course, this one is starring Jason Sudeikis and Jennifer Aniston. And we'll get into casting here in a minute, but what a fun little movie this was. Kind of went into this one with low expectations, so I wasn't disappointed. And I actually came out really surprised, really happy. A lot of the comedies that have come by this summer, even the one that we were all looking forward to in Hangover 3, really just didn't quite deliver as much as we wanted it to. This one had some actually really funny scenes in it. Some of them kind of missed the mark a little bit, but for the most part, this one was actually really funny. I was really happy with it. This one was brought to us by Rawson Marshall Thurber is the name of the director, who brought us in 2004 Dodgeball, an underdog story with Vince Vaughn. That was a really funny movie. This one definitely hits the mark. It definitely is an R-rated comedy. Definitely not one for the kids, but definitely I would have to say to check this one out. It is really funny. For some reason, I really would want you to see this one on a big screen, and I was kind of trying to think about this beforehand, and I can't really give you 100% reason why. I mean, there aren't anything huge that you need to see on the big screen, but for some reason, it just seems like something you would definitely want to check out on the big screen. Like I said, of course, Jason Sudeikis, who got his start on Saturday Night Live. He's been in Horrible Bosses, a couple other movies like that. Really does well in comedy movies. He kind of plays this pot dealer, and he just kind of, that's his thing. Like, he doesn't have a job, he doesn't have a family, he just goes out and deals drugs all the time. Everybody's always hitting him up, so he stays pretty busy with it, makes good money. And then you've got Jennifer Aniston, who plays Rose, who is a stripper, who never takes her clothes off in the movie. It's kind of funny because she's in, you see her in her strip club and no one's taking their clothes off, and I know some of the people in the audience were upset about that, but it's kind of funny. It's crazy, though, that she is 45 years old and still in the shape that she's in, so good job, Jennifer Aniston. We also have Emma Roberts in this movie, who plays the daughter of the fake family they have to create. And then we've got a fairly newcomer in Will Poulter, who kind of plays the nerdy kid, and they all live in his apartment complex except for Emma Roberts, who's kind of a runaway from home. Basically what it is Jason Sudeikis' boss has him run down to Mexico to get some weed that he has south of the border, bring it back up to the U.S. He's going to pay him a big sum of money, and he knows that if he goes down there by himself, he's going to get checked at the border and probably arrested, so he gets the idea that he's going to make this fake family, and they're going to go down in an RV. So that's where he collects all these four from, promises them each X amount of money. They all run down, and hilarity ensues. There's some good twists in the plot. Ed Helms has a cameo appearance in the movie. Well, I guess it's a little more than a cameo. He's actually the boss. Cuts back to him quite a few times. He plays this rich sort of drug dealer. He's got a big building that he works out of, and it's got a huge fish tank in it. It's good. It's good, funny comedy. Went and saw it early yesterday. At actually pretty packed theater. I was really surprised. I saw it at about 12:30 in the afternoon, and it was pretty packed. They shot this movie for just around $30 million, and it's already made $6 million back within the first day that it's out. It came out yesterday, which was a Wednesday release. Usually those don't make a ton of money on its first day, but $6 million is where they're at right now. I have a feeling by the end of the weekend, we'll have to check, but I have a feeling it's going to be close to it. Of course, we do have a couple bigger movies coming out this weekend. We have Percy Jackson and Elysium with Matt Damon. So one of those two I will be seeing on Friday night, hopefully Elysium, and be able to get a review up of that on Sunday. But yeah, so what a fun little movie this was. Definitely check it out. My score for this one, because it did have some parts that did miss, and I am trying to really not give anything too high of a score if I don't feel that it deserves it. I'm probably going to give this one a 7.1. I usually don't give comedies nowadays that high of a score, but like I said, it did have some actual parts, so I did laugh out loud funny, and I did really enjoy that. Like I said, you don't see that a lot right now in comedies, so 7.1 for We're the Millers. Definitely go check it out. Like I said, this is fun. This is a fun one to go see on the big screen. I wouldn't necessarily wait for like a Friday night to go see it if you want to check out a huge blockbuster, but if you have an afternoon off or an early evening, and you and a couple of your friends want to go check it out, absolutely go see We're the Millers. It's definitely good for a few laughs. I don't know if we're going to remember this one in 10 years, but it is definitely funny, so definitely check it out. Like I said, the next review I will be doing will either be Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters, or Elysium. And of course, check me out on Facebook at Movie Reviews by Benjamin. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right here on YouTube. And yeah, we'll see you after my next review. Like I said, should be right around Sunday. So until then, I will see you at the movies.